He has kids. He has grandkids. I told him, I know you see this on TV all the time. I will take them.
Okay.
Okay. How this goes, it's a property dispute. When I go, I have prostate cancer. When I go, guess who's going to go with me? Guess who's going to go with me? I'm going to die of cancer anyway.
Okay.
I'm just putting my rubber band.
You're just doing your job. Anyway, next time I see you, I'll probably be in a coffin. And so will he.
Hey you and welcome, my name is Mike, and in this old video we are looking at some stories of, how do I say this? Did you ever have like, you know, a secret that you gotta keep inside, but it's just, you're having such a hard job and just like, you know, keeping it in there? Something that's just ready to burst out of you? Well, I guarantee it's nothing like these folks. Though, I mean, who am I to judge? Maybe you're all killers watching this, I don't know. See, these guys had dark secrets. That's, well, doesn't get much darker than this, and they're just dying to tell people about the dying they had done. Now, let's give it a go. First off, of our 5 stories I have for you folks, it is to Independence, Kentucky. The date was December 15th, 2022, and you know, most people were getting the Christmas trees up, or they already were up. While people were preparing for Christmas, a 55-year-old man named Tommy Powell, he was preparing for something else entirely. His girlfriend, 32-year-old Amberly Harris, was very much unaware of this. Amberly Nicole Harris was a mother of 3 of North Carolina. She was known to be a free-spirited young woman and was well-liked, but she had encountered addiction issues, something she battled for a long time and seemingly had kicked its little ol' ass. Lately, she had moved from North Carolina to Independence, Kentucky to work at Bluegrass Quality Meats. She'd been working there since 2020, so 2 years by now. She was in quality assurance as she never missed one of them work days. Until now, that is. See, by the 15th of December, Amberly, she hadn't shown up to work in a couple of days, and as I said, very unusual for our Amberly, and so her co-workers and her employers, they requested a welfare check be done just to, you know, be sure everything's cool. A welfare check was done at the home she shared with her boyfriend, Tommy Powell. This is that welfare check.
Edward 31 out of service.
I don't like his windows.
Edward?
Wait a minute, is Amberly here? Amberly? She passed away.
What? You did what?
I can't hear you.
I shot it.
Okay, hold on, come here.
Where is she?
There's very little welfare, but a hell of a lot of checking done.
Where is she?
Just put your hands where
Where is she?
Watching something.
She's in the back.
Independence Police, make yourself known! Independence Police, make yourself known!
He said she's in the back and the police raced in. They cleared the house and, as they got to the back to the bedroom, they found her body lying on the floor. She had been dead for days at this point. He had been sleeping with the body.
Make sure you're watching where you're standing and don't touch anything.
Yes, sir.
When? When did you do this?
What's your name? Tommy? Okay.
Just sit in your car.
Yeah, we'll work that out in a second, but I gotta make sure my guys inside are okay.
Just play phone.
Alright. Rungi, you guys good?
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Tommy, I'm gonna read you something real quick, okay?
Miranda right.
Yeah. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you in court. You have the right to an attorney before making a statement. Have your
Now, Tommy, he had a history against her. He had previously been arrested for attempting to strangle her. His own history was fairly colourful. His rap sheet included not 1, but 2 domestic violence arrests. One earlier in 2022 brought by Amberly, but she decided not to cooperate with prosecutors. If she had, because it was his second arrest for the same crime, he would have gotten 5 to 10 whole years. Instead, he got probation and anger management classes, and Amberly stayed with him at his place.
Alright, do you want to tell me what happened here?
We're fighting. She's trashing my shit again.
Okay.
And the kicker for this one, well folks, it's been a while. Yeah, 1 month before he shot her with a 20 gauge shotgun, he had purchased a $20,000 life insurance policy in her name.
What started the fight?
Her trashing my shit.
See, when arrested, Tommy said, I shot her during an argument, neglecting to mention the life insurance policy he had taken out on her. I don't exactly know how old Tommy boy thought this would go, taking out a policy on her and then murdering her instantly. Did he think it would be a real whodunit or what?
What's going on? You shot your girlfriend?
It seems that when he was taken into the interrogation room, that's when he realized the magnitude of what he had done and he got sick. He was then taken to the hospital to be treated for dehydration.
Mr. Powell was taken into custody, subsequently charged with murder, domestic violence. That is a capital offense in Kentucky, meaning it carries a possible punishment of 20 to 50 years or life in prison if convicted.
Tommy Powell, when it came to sentencing, as he did plead guilty, he asked the judge to consider his service in the Navy and his history of mental health issues and addiction. The judge did consider and then dismissed, and Tommy was sentenced to life in prison.
We still don't have her. She's still gone.
There'll never be any room for forgiveness. I understand and accept that.
Powell's attorney read an apology letter addressed to Amberly's family in court.
I would never accept it. I don't believe it. If he cared for her, he wouldn't have done what she did.
He knew he was a violent man, and I think by taking out that life insurance policy for his girlfriend, Amberly Harris, he knew it was probably only a matter of time before he did the unthinkable, and so he was like, I gotta make a little bit of cheddar cheese off my efforts. He knew he was gonna kill her. He's already spent a lot of time thinking about how he was gonna do the unthinkable. This next story takes us to Van Buren County, Michigan, baby, and the date is September 29th, 2023. This is a real weird story. See, in this one he didn't actually kill. Just kind of almost. Almost for the stupidest reason imaginable. 79-year-old William Cracker had called the cops because his neighbor, 58-year-old Gregory Miller, almost beat him to death. See, neighbors William and Gregory, they'd been living beside each other for years, but they were anything but two peas in a pod. They hated each other. They had always been just generally kind of pissing each other off. The reasons were very long, but the kicker for this call, this incident when things kind of blew up, was firewood. Or, it's not Puritan times, but the noise he was making while he was sawing wood. So Gregory, he went for him. And when I say went for him, I mean he bet the shit out of a 79-year-old man. So bad he knocked him out. He went over, started beating 7 shades of shite out of him. William was knocked to the ground. He kept trying to crawl under his own tractor. Gregory kept dragging him out and then kept on pummeling him until he was knocked unconscious. Then when he came to, William called the cops.
First off, what happened out here tonight?
Well, you want to go over and show you where it happened by my tractor?
Well, I just need to know what happened.
What happened? Well, I was...
Unless there's some kind of evidence there.
Marks on the ground, maybe, is all.
Okay.
And I lost my hat there. Anyway, I just took a chainsaw off because it's getting dark.
Okay.
I was cutting a little firewood.
Okay.
And I didn't hear him come up to me. He grabbed me by the left shoulder and swung me around. His first hit, I think, was here, and then I went down on the ground.
So police first met the victim here, William Cracker, and he told them what had happened.
And he said he's going to kill me. And he said he was going to kill my daughter and the grandkids. He hit me about 30 times.
Okay. A history of bad blood between you two, or?
Yes.
Okay.
But I haven't even spoke to him in probably 3-4 years.
Okay.
So yeah, hardcore. I'm not going to kill you, I'm going to kill you and everybody you care about. Look forward to that, pal. But then the reason was unveiled, you see.
He says, I just found out I got prostate cancer and I'm going to die.
Gregory, allegedly, had prostate cancer. The prognosis, no bueno. And so he had to live out his dreams before he passed on. And it appears his dreams included murdering his neighbor. We've given people far too much leeway on follow your dreams.
Hi, Greg.
The police then went to Gregory, who, man, what a ray of sunshine he is. He's a little drunk.
How you doing, sir?
Oh, okay. Angry.
And the grandkids.
And he was like, yeah, straight up, I'm out of life. So are you, pal.
So what started this tonight?
Neighbor is always making noise over next to my house. I'm tired of it. We don't get along.
Okay.
It's been going on for, well, since I moved in here.
Okay.
And it's not going to go away. I'm hoping in my heart that I outlive him. I hate him, he hates me.
Okay.
He has kids, he has grandkids. I told him, I know you see this on TV all the time. I will take them.
Okay.
Okay? When I go, I have prostate cancer. When I go, guess who's going to go with me? Guess who's going to go with me? I'm going to die of cancer anyway.
Okay.
I'm just putting my rubber band on.
So I'm not trying to put words in your mouth, but is that where some of this is coming from tonight?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got the prostate cancer, and you figured I'm going to go over and put an end to this tonight, and you went over there.
Not yet. Not yet.
Gregory was charged with assault with intent to murder. And maybe just preemptively charged, like you can remove the intent there because the intent is strong. Just keep an eye on him, is what I'm saying.
I think if I take him with me.
What's that?
I have prostate cancer.
Do you?
Yeah, if I take him.
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
What? Why are you going to take him?
Oh, because I'm going to die anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, and so take him. Yeah, that's what I wanted him to know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually, after you let me
Walk
go...
up a little bit farther. Okay, right there.
After you let me go, now I'm really mad.
Okay.
So I might just go ahead and take him.
Okay.
Okay.
Next time I see you, I'll probably be in a coffin. And so will he. Which I'm planning on. Will you lock the back door, please?
Yes.
Gregory Miller was sentenced to 3 whole years probation, and well... Listen, folks, I'm not going to lie to you. I did put his name into Google Alerts because it's only a matter of time. You could leave. Let's start taking bets on when you see... I mean, he did promise to come back and finish the job. Now, here's one straight for you, right? It was a beautiful and sunny July in the year 2022, and the place was Chelmsford, England. In a quiet suburban area, a 44-year-old man named Adrian Ellingford was in bed with his partner being a woman named Stephanie Breen. He was the father of 2 boys. He was described as a really nice guy. He was well liked about town. However, in the early hours of July 25th, as the couple, Adrian and Stephanie, lay in bed, they heard a noise coming from... It sounded like somebody was inside the house. So Adrian, he's like, I'm gonna see what this is about, right? Gets up, gets out of bed, goes down the stairs, and was promptly stabbed to death by the intruder. Incredibly shocking and disturbing, I think we can all agree. Nothing was stolen, so it appeared the motive was Adrian's very own life. The police immediately began an investigation and securing the area. And as they were securing the area, standing outside, a very weird interaction happened. Get a load of this. One of them local Chelmsford boys rocked up. Well, okay, he wasn't actually local, he was from somewhere in Europe. But I mean, you know, it's a bit weird.
Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a I can help her. What's going on?
Uniform one night?
Yeah, I can help her. What's going on? Yeah. No, I know what happened. I know the people they involved. So.
Go again.
Yeah. But we need to dig deep, you know?
Thank you. What's your name?
I'm not gonna tell you my name. I don't give a because I know what happened. And you need me to figure it out what happened. If you don't have me, you don't know what happened. I just know that some guy come here.
Yeah.
And he up some guy.
This guy's name was Marek Hecko, and he is one heck of a guy. See, Mark, 25 years old, from Slovakia, if you can believe that, he moved to the UK in 2019. He was working as a chef, and he'd been dating Stephanie Breen for about 7 months. Then it ended in April, 3 months before all of this. It ended for Stephanie, but not for Mark. That relationship didn't end, neither did his love of whatever he is drinking. Allegedly, she had ended it because he was a bit too big of a fan of the devil's dandruff. And he also was like a obsessive, stalking, weird, one of them, weirdo. A weirdo, ladies and gentlemen.
I don't know what happened.
Right.
I don't know what happened. He just got.
Yeah, I mean, you can see for yourself. They got Bodycam, right? He's some man for one man.
You're gonna think about me, but it's not gonna be me because there's no proof.
So you think something's happened to a male in this address?
No, I know what happened.
What
I know
happened then?
everything.
Tell me
I know
what
everything.
happened.
I mean, it'd be kind of funny if it wasn't so incredibly tragic that Adrian lost his life.
This city is mine. I'm not gonna
This
tell you
city's
what
yours, is it?
Yeah, this city is mine.
A quick investigation, even quicker than the one solving the murder, would reveal that the city was in fact not his. Shocker. He was, amazingly, arrested on the spot.
Can you get in the van, please? You've been arrested, okay? We're trying
I've been arrested,
we're
yeah,
trying,
so send me the law.
We're trying not.
Okay,
we're
send me.
trying not to manhandle you, but we need you to get in the van.
He would say nothing when questioned by the police, which he was multiple times. Man, sitting in that jail must have sucked with that hangover. He would later say, at trial, that he'd gone to that house, Stephanie's house, because he had seen stuff about the murder on the TV. Before it was on the TV. The news hadn't broadcast this yet, but hey, you never know. Maybe he had a time-traveling TV. Weirder things have happened. He was later found by a jury guilty of murder without too much playing around, and he was sentenced to life with a minimum of 26 years in prison. And you know what? Let's stick with England for this next one, because it's equally as bizarre and kind of shocking, right? When one wife, she just had enough. She had it up to here. And by here, I mean the edge of the knife she was holding. Penny Jackson had been married to David Jackson for over 24 years, and they lived in Somerset, in the south of England. Now, allegedly, he was not a very nice guy, but Penny still married him. Though for Penny, this was marriage number 4, so I'm starting to think you're the problem. But she would say David Jackson, he was very controlling. He would pick and choose when she could see her friends, and worst of all, get this. He would not relinquish control of the remote control for the TV. Sick son of a bitch. And well, one night it appeared it all just bubbled over. Bubble is actually the exact correct word, because that night, they were just sitting down to gobble some grub. They were actually sitting down to a meal, right, called Bubble and Squeak, which is the weirdest name for a dish I had never heard of it before. Maybe you haven't heard of it either. What Bubble and Squeak is a dish made of potatoes, cabbage, eggs. It's all fried up. Sounds like gross, but tasty maybe? That was on the night of February 13th, 2021. Maybe, it was an early Valentine's Day present for each other. They were eating it on February 13th, so for February 14th, they would have potato, cabbage, and egg farts. It was this dish which led to an argument, perhaps over said farts, that eventually culminated in a 999 call, which is kind of funny.
And are you with him now?
Well, I might just go and stab him again, but...
Alright, do not stab him again.
Why?
Okay, so just listen to my voice. Okay?
Yes.
Stay on the line with me.
I am complimented.
Okay, are you with the patient now?
Well, I'm in the lounge and he's in the kitchen bleeding to death with any luck. Look, this is not... You're not paid enough to do with this.
We need to help him, okay?
No, I'm not.
Alright, madam,
I don't
how many times have you stabbed him?
I did the once,
You did the once?
and then he said I wouldn't do it again, so I did it twice more. I thought I'd get his heart, well, he hasn't got one, and then twice in the abdomen.
The police arrived soon after that call, and their attitude had not changed one iota.
Hey, madam, do you need to step outside for me a minute? Can you come outside?
Yes.
Thank you.
He's on the kitchen floor.
Okay, at this moment in time, okay, if you just listen to my colleague, under arrest suspicion of attempt murder, mate.
Under arrest with suspicion of attempt murder. You do not have to say anything.
Not at 11.
It may harm your defence. You do not mention when questioned anything you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
I admit it all.
Alright.
Just get them. Alright, I want to go in. Alright.
No,
So-
he's on the kitchen
Yeah.
floor. My coat's in the...
Yeah, just
Ow,
wait
it's a
2
bit
seconds.
hot.
Alright, you okay? alright?
With any luck, you'll be too late. Can I get my coat?
We'll get you
Right, get the ambulance in. Pronto, we need
Oh,
CPR.
no, please don't.
She stuck to her guns, I'll give her that. And more than anything, it's her coat she was fearing for the most.
Oh, I should have stabbed him a bit more.
We've got CPR being done at the moment.
He's an aggressive bully and nasty, and I've had enough. And when he said you wouldn't do it, I did it twice more. Coats in.
What colour's your
go
coat?
In the front.
Yeah.
Grey wardrobe.
Okay, it might be a while, alright, but I'll try and get it. There's obviously a lot going on. Okay?
Oh,
but
with any luck, it'll be too late.
My advice is don't talk about it now, okay?
No, I have no intention of not agreeing to what I've done.
Okay.
I know what I've done.
All right.
And I know why I've done it. And if I haven't done it properly, I'm really annoyed.
All right, Penny. I'm further arresting you for murder.
Oh, good.
Unsurprisingly, she was found guilty, and Penelope Jackson was sentenced to life in prison with a minimum of 18 years. And so, finally, the last one I have for you folks, two cops. 13th of January, 2023, Cleveland. Two cops were chilling, eating donuts as cops do, when a guy approached their cop car, and he said, "Listen, lads, got something to tell you." He goes, "I just killed 5 people, if you can believe that." They said, "No, we can't."
I'm serious, I'm not crazy. And you could go to the address and verify. The address is 3719 Mac Court. But I want you to handcuff me first.
All right, let me pull up really quick.
What the hell, dude? Hold on, I got us. Get out, cops. Turn your camera on.
Gotta love their attitude. This fucking guy. However, their attitude swiftly changes.
240 radio.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you can put us up, or clear us off of this assignment. No cause. And put us out at 44 on Clark with a male. He approached our vehicle and said that he just did something bad, and he's going to give us an address on Mac Court as to what he did and where it's at. $37.19 Mac Court. He said that he killed 5 people.
I mean, initially, they wanted to arrest him for wasting their time or something. But going to the address, his mother was there, and she confirmed, shit-talking he was not. He had just murdered 4 of his own family members.
My daughter lives here. I got a call from 2 cousins. My son murdered them all. I don't know. I just got here, and I don't trust him, so I was afraid to knock on the door. I was waiting for you guys.
His son's not here, I don't believe.
Yeah.
He approached 2
Do you know the cousin? Does he have mental disorders? What's up?
Who?
The guy that called.
My son, yes. He was locked up for 20 years. Yes, he's got mental
What was he
issues.
locked up for?
All kinds of violations.
Like violence
yes,
against people?
Yes, yeah.
Okay,
he was
well,
locked up for
just
20
hang
years.
tight for us. Front door's open. It's just unlocked. It's not all the way open.
Copy.
You want me to walk in first and call my grandkids?
No, ma'am.
No.
Who
They
else is supposed to live here?
My
given
daughter, she got
permission
2
to go
kids,
inside
her
his.
husband.
Have you tried to call her?
I called all of them. No one's answering. But her car's not here.
Cleveland Police! Cleveland Police! Somebody's on the bed. Oh, yo, it's real. Get EMS rolling.
His name was Martin Muniz, 41 years of age. And on the evening of January 13th, 2023, he shot 5 people in the head, going room to room in this house. The victims were his sister, 34-year-old Angelica Gonzalez, his father, 69-year-old Manuel Gonzalez, her 16-year-old son Jaden Baez, and 48-year-old Anthony Booth, his brother-in-law. Anthony Booth's daughter was shot in the neck, but she managed to survive. The reason he did this, just randomly went room to room in his own house, shooting people in the head. Crazy bastard. I think that'll do it. Martin had a long history, several convictions out of New Jersey, if you can believe that. Aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, no less, absconding from parole, and several weapons violations, among other crimes. And so he was arrested, $5 million reduced bond, and then, while in jail, get this, he confessed to another murder. He admitted shooting Jamie Molina, shooting him to death back in 2013 in New Jersey.
The Citizens Crime Commission is administering a $1,000 reward for the arrest and conviction of the person responsible.
Kind of just like came out of, woof, lads, you'll never guess. His trial for the 4 brutal murders and the 5th attempted murder has not gone ahead yet. He'll be back in court in March.
The suspect appeared to be almost grinning as the prosecutor mentioned his victims. 3 News searched his Facebook page and found this. A friend asking, "What's good, bro?" Munoz responding, "Nothing. The end is near. Bless you, my friend."
He'll be back in court in March 2023. And as for why he told that he had murdered somebody like over 10 years before, I don't know. Why he even went to the police. I think he had severe mental health issues. And then admitting to murdering Jamie Molina, I mean, hey, in for a penny. But the thing is, with all of that, he pleaded not guilty. Thank you so much for watching. It really means the absolute world to me. I hope you enjoyed this whole video. And yeah, here, listen. What else is going on? Not much really. So, just new That Chapter video. At least one. Usually 2, but sometimes 1 every week. So, give it a go. Next video up in a couple of days. And there's a new episode of the That Chapter podcast out every single Monday. So check it out. But until the next whole video, please take care of each other and yourselves, because guess what? I love you. Mike out.